Hello truckers, welcome back to ATS with Realistic Economy. So our first episode didn't go too bad. We got to level 1, almost level 2. Our money is growing. We went from $1,500 to $2,039 in our bank account. Yeah, but we were offered the chance to get a loan, and we went in there, and what we can afford right now is to get a $10,000 loan. That's not going to buy you anything. I don't even have a truck to even like put upgrades in. But I did read the mod a little bit better after I recorded the episode, and when I hit level 2, I think this unlocks right here, the $150,000 loan. So that means I'll be able to buy a truck. Will it be a truck for me? I'm thinking not. Now, I've only ever done 5 profiles in Trucking Simulator. I got 2 in ETS, 2 in ATS, and this is my 5th. I have never, when I bought my first truck, and I don't know if we can do this, but I hope we can, when I buy the first truck, I'm not going to drive it. We're going to hire a driver to drive our truck that we buy, and we're still going to do quick, what's it called? Is it called quick jobs? I need to get a job anyways. Yes, quick jobs. So in a way, we'll have 2 drivers. I won't be driving my own truck, but we'll have a driver driving for us. We'll have 2 incomes coming in. That's better than me driving our own truck and not being able to get a second truck until we upgrade our garage, which is going to cost quite a bit. Anyways, what do we got going on here? Ooh, a heavy load, a heavy cargo, and articulated trailer. I mean, it's all about the Benjamins right now, right? We'll get paid $254. How many miles is it? 360 miles. We're getting paid $250 for this one. That's 360. Let's go ahead and grab this. What will we be driving? A Kenny, an 18-speed Kenny. All right, 500 horsepower. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and take the job. As it thinks for a second. There we go. So this will easily get us up to level 2. Maybe even level 3 because we're starting to drive a little bit further and further. So we'll see. Being heavy cargo, will I get paid more experience on that? Or given more experience on that? I have no idea. Ooh, it's nighttime. All right, so I got to do a whole bunch of adjusting here. Let's see. We got to turn all of our lights on. And turn those down a little bit. All right. No, can I exit out of that? That's good. What time? How long do I got to deliver this? Remains. Next rest stop. So I got 13 hours. The problem is when I sleep, it's 8 hours, right? That'd be cutting it close to getting our delivery there. So I may have to go ahead and just deliver this. Let's fire it up here. Let me put the parking brake on. Alright, so before we go anywhere, let's get the map out. Because there's a couple things I need to do. And no, I don't want to do that. Exit that out. There we go. I kind of want to drive. This is our garage right here. I kind of want to drive around there because in order to hire a driver, I think I got to find a recruitment center. So there's a recruitment center there. Here is a Kenworth dealership right here. It actually says, even though it's a question mark, it says Kenworth right there. So I kind of know what it is. Let's see, what other cities? I mean, am I driving right through a city that I can possibly hop off of? But here's a garage here. Don't know what that is. All right, but when we get up to town, before I make a delivery, do I have anything near here? No, I do not. No question marks in the area. Yeah, this is the dealership. There's a garage. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to do. We're just going to swing past our garage. And that should unlock a recruitment center. Hopefully they got some drivers there when it comes time to buying a truck and then hiring a driver. All right, so let's go ahead and hop back out of the map. Let's have a quick look outside at what we're hauling here. You couldn't fit that all in one trailer? Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. Enough jibber-jabbering. Let's go ahead and take the parking brake off. I didn't see how much weight I'm hauling here. Ooh, 60,000 pounds. Alright, so maybe... Maybe starting that low gear wasn't the smartest idea, but am I going to get around that pole? Cannot see. So I did make a few adjustments on the game options. So I got the volume down on the music finally. It's not music volume it had to do with UI volume, which seemed kind of weird. And now I'm going to see if my blinkers turn off after I make a corner. Hey, there we go. That's always helpful. So hopefully this is a recruitment center that we're going to be going by. And every truck I'm going to drive now until I get my kind of my own truck going. Yep, fourth gear is just way too high of a gear to start in with this load. Now I would have liked to sleep through the night, so we're not driving at nighttime. But I really don't have that option to do that in the garage, so I would have to find a pull-off area somewhere to sleep. Because driving at night is not going to be a great view for you, and I'm just trying to think, can I afford to do that? It's been so long since I had to sleep. I think it's 8 hours that you sleep, right? So, yeah, I'm going to be cutting it kind of close on making our delivery in time. But first things first, let's go ahead and drive through and get this recruitment center taken care of. So yeah, this episode, hopefully when we reach level 2, like I said, we'll be able to take out a loan, buy a truck and hire a driver to drive said truck, and we'll keep doing some quick deliveries. Or quick jobs, whatever they're called. I think quick jobs. Then we'll have a couple people earning money for a company that's called Nut. Junkyard over there. Yeah, I really would just like to sleep through the night, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a good option for us or not. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get our sleep cycle in order because anytime I take a quick job now, it resets our sleep meter. So hopefully this is a recruitment center that's up ahead. Hopefully no trains coming. Kind of going right past our garage as well. If I really wanted to sleep, I could pull into there and sleep. Like I said, I'm a little nervous about the time crunch that we'll be on. Actually, let me turn here. Hopefully I can get close enough. It is a recruitment center. There we go. So now when I buy a truck, hopefully this recruitment center has some drivers around here. Now we can be on our way. Almost blew right through that stop sign. This will be the first time I think we really get a good look at our garage. We did have a cutscene for it. There it is. Kind of hard to see because it's nighttime, but that's it. So I forgot how much it is to upgrade it the first time. It's been a while, like I said. I know when you buy a garage, it was $188,000. Then to upgrade it, it's $100,000. So when you buy it, usually it's a three truck garage. Then when you upgrade it, you get up to 5 trucks. And plus you get a fuel station. Get free fuel, kind of. Cheaper fuel. So the first truck we buy is probably going to be the Volvo right here in town, because I haven't unlocked any other dealerships. Don't go too far ahead on this white line on the road. I'll get charged for going through a red light. What I can do, I know we'll get a lot of trucks flashing lights at us, but we'll put some high beams on. Alright, so can I downshift? I know I can downshift. I'm trying to do because my shifter set it for an 8 shifter. This is an 18 speed and it doesn't quite like the split shifting, apparently. I think once we get on the interstate, we'll be fine. Alright, just make sure we swing a little bit wide here with a double trailer. The good thing is about keep trying to go to different cities when you first start out, because you can't take jobs from cities that you have not been to. Alright, so it looks like as quickly as we get on, we're going to get off here-ish. Getting a good look up downtown Salt Lake City, I believe. Let's get right on over here. Pretty sure that lane ends at some point. I guess the good part of driving at nighttime, maybe not as much traffic on the road. So usually what happens when you drive with your high beams on, traffic coming from the other direction keep flicking their lights at you and saying like, hey dude, do you mind? It's like, yeah, not really. Don't mind at all. Alright, so I kind of forgot where I was going already. I know it's Idaho. Ontario? Okay. Not getting off here, I don't think. Nope. But discovering new towns always helps out. You can take jobs from there later on. So the good news is we have a dealership unlocked, even though we never really... I don't think I've driven past it. This always unlocks it for you. When you select your profile, it says what type of truck do you like to drive, or would you like to drive. That's basically the dealership that you get unlocked in your city, wherever you choose to set up your location. And just like what they did for us, they'll send you an email saying, hey dude, or ma'am, yeah, we got vehicles here if you're interested. And the way station. Can't afford any kind of tickets. Make sure I'm not going over the speed limit as well. Just in case a copper were to happen to go by. So 102,000 pounds. Let's see how easily we get back out on the interstate here. Oh, I am speeding, but I'm going to switch over so I don't get a ticket. Thank you. And can you let me over? I think so. Traffic is usually good. As long as you get in the lane way before they get there, they'll slow down for you. Now we'll set the cruise control, because I think I set it at 70, so as long as it stays at 70, we're fine. I don't think this Kenny's going to pull up much faster than that. Yeah, so like I said, what I'd like to do is take out a loan, of course, and hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt, but for a $150,000 loan, I think the payment was like $650 per day, which is not, it's okay. But I've never tried, when I get my first truck, it's like, well, that's mine, I'm driving it. And I usually thought, well, with no time, we'll be able to upgrade the garage and buy more vehicles, so on and so forth. But now, realistic economy, it's going to take a while. And then it hit me after recording the first episode. It's like, how about if I hire a driver? They drive our truck, bring in some cash, and we got 2 drivers on the road instead of just me. And I thought to myself, you know what, Self, that is not a bad idea if it works. And I think it should. Just never tried it, so I don't know if the game is going to be like, no, you can't do that. That's not what we intended for you to do. But we're going to find out here after we get this delivery done. Now, the one thing about a delivery like this being a tandem trailer, yeah, there's going to be no skilled parking, really. It's going to be like a pull-in, drop-off kind of a thing. So the other thing I was thinking of, I don't think we drove a Freightliner in the first episode. I wasn't really paying that much attention or remember too much, but I don't think we drove a Freightliner. I know Freightliner's in the game now, and I don't think I've driven one yet, so I thought about scrolling down for the job for a Freightliner, but if it's not on the first page, I might pass up on it. Because, yeah, we're trying to just get a little bit of cash to start off with. So I didn't want to go down too far down the list and pass up some decent cash here. When I say decent cash, we'll be getting paid in this one. $254. $254 for this delivery. So yeah, we fell like 10 experience points shy of level 2. So maybe driving a heavy articulated trailer going to 350 miles will earn us enough experience to get up to level 3 even. So we're expected to arrive at our destination at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I do believe that's going to be just before it starts to get daylight out. I think it's like 4:30 in the morning is when ATS is like, hey, morning's here. So it looks like we might be just doing 2 deliveries today, but as expected, as we get more experience, we can take longer and longer journeys, so pretty sure there might be a couple times where one journey might be 2 episodes worth. How's the air horn on this thing? Yeah, they all sound the same, don't they? I did download an air horn mod, and I haven't even tried it yet, so I don't know if it even works. Get back over into the lane I belong in a way. I'll tell you what, for just after midnight, there is a lot of traffic on the road. I'm going to assume that when we hit that way station that was crossing the state line. No, there's another way station ahead, so maybe we didn't cross the state line. I wasn't paying attention to the street signs. I just keep my eyes glued onto the GPS. Hopefully I'm not taking an exit up here or getting pulled over to the way station. I would turn on my beacons, but I don't think I got any, do I? Nope. Don't see any flashing. Where am I exactly going? I'm trying to see... if there's a green light over there, or am I just following these guys in front of me? Boy, trying to just do 15 miles an hour is rough. Just going to follow these guys here. I probably shouldn't be on the scale along with this truck in front of me, but... Oh, stalled it. There's the little indicator light. Hey, is it 102? I think it might be just a little bit lighter because I've used up some diesel fuel, but... Traffic jam. I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it anyways. I wonder how long it's going to be before I create my first violation. Speeding ticket, red light. Wrong gear. Wrong gears everywhere. There we go. Let's see, what are the violations of... Oh, driving on the wrong side of the road. I get those when I'm really in a hurry on single player. When you pass another truck on a windy road and you're passing on over a solid line. I would guess my first ticket might actually be driving without my lights on, since I'm hopping in from one truck to another. Although right now I've been pretty mindful of making sure I got my parking lights and headlights on. I always leave my parking lights, headlights on at all times. Car in the other lane better give me some room. Did. Thank you very much. Looks like we're traffic free and another 177 miles to go. As she slowly picks up speed, going downhill. You think I'm going downhill, I'll be picking up more speed than I am. Well, now we're in Idaho. Didn't miss that sign. Idaho. Any way station nearby that we're going to have to swing into? They've already stopped at 2 of them. Alright, I know I keep looking. Oh yeah, that's right, Ontario. Ontario, make sure I keep my eye on the road signs ahead. As it's 177 miles away, actually now down to, oh, okay, 155. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit while before I start seeing the Ontario sign saying, hey, go this way. I was kind of hoping it was mostly interstate. I'm hoping the XP for this trip is worth it. Like I said, if we can, we're definitely going to get up to level 2, which means another skill point. And I'm hoping after this trip, like I said, we get up to level 3, so I can use 2 skill points, put into long distance driving. And then after getting 3 levels in long distance driving, which also helps us get us more experience per trip, we'll start maybe getting some skill levels put into fragile, cargo, and well, all the other ones. I keep forgetting what they're called. It's been so long since I leveled up. So when I was comparing some of the settings I had on my single player to this one, now my single player I am actually level 70. And really since I started putting videos back up again this past week, the last time we played ATS was way back in March. And I mean early March of this 2020. So you can imagine how long it's been since I had to do skill point levels and all that stuff. It's been a long time. But I'm very excited after this trip, like I said. Should be able to take out a decent loan, buy a decent truck, and hopefully hire a driver. I don't know how much it is for me to hire a driver. I think it used to be $1,500, but I think with this realistic economy, it's lowered. So being that we're only going to have like we're going to be level 2 or 3, not many options we're going to have when we put a truck together. So it's going to be like, okay, this is the cab we get, this is the engine, the chassis, and whatever the cheapest paint job there is. And cheap, because we're not going to be the ones driving it. A lot of trucks here, so let's give everyone some room. Actually, they should be the ones giving me room because technically I'm the level 1 trucker. I'm a newbie. Is that level 1? Is that the first stage of where you're a newbie? I think so. Typical passenger cars, they're like, hey, I can fit in there, and they just squeeze on in. So I am kind of hoping that, like I said, the recruitment center has, wow, I mean, if I can get a really, really good driver, that's going to help us bring in the cash a little bit faster to begin with, because they can take loads that I can't, which means bringing the money a little bit faster. And usually what I do with my drivers, when I hire them, I just put them on a balanced skill level. So I think what balance does is, when they level up, they'll just put a point to whatever they have the least amount of points in. Why are we slowing way down for? I mean, that was way down. Must have been someone getting off the interstate, had to like come to a full stop. But I will say this about ATS, but it's been a while since I've been in ETS, but I assume it's the same. I used to complain a lot about the AI traffic in ATS and ETS, but after playing games like, well, Farming Simulator, Farmer's Dynasty, Lumberjack's Dynasty, and seeing the AI traffic in those kind of games, I'm not going to complain too much about the traffic in Trucking Simulator. So how are we doing on the mileage? 55 miles to go. Looks like we picked up a little bit of time on our arrival time, 4 o'clock in the morning. Alright, so I know it's Ontario I'm looking for, but when we get to town, we're delivering it to Steeler, apparently. Well, hello, Boise. How are you doing? Start knocking off these cities so I can take jobs from them in the future. Speed limit through here is 65. I can do 70 and get away with that. Just barely. We'll say this about the high beams. The white lines on these, I would say this is like a concrete road maybe. It's hard to see the white lines on a concrete road. Doesn't matter high beams or low beams. Oh, well, I'm not paying too much attention. Better be making sure I'm not going to miss my exit. And I know there is actually voice for turn-by-turn navigation, but yeah, I don't want to. I got that in my truck, and I never turn on voice on that thing. It's like, yeah, just I'll look at the screen once in a while. I'm good. All right, we'll have to go around you, I suppose. Worst comes to worst, I'll be slamming on my brakes. Well, now you want to get over, huh? Nampa? Alright. Well, hello, Nampa. That's how you pronounce it. I assume it's like Tampa, but with just an N in the beginning. No T. Yep, still running with my high beams on because I don't care. And this is where it's kind of great with the high beams on the interstate because the traffic in the other lane, since you got a divider in between you, they don't see that we're on the same road in a way, I guess. So they're not like, hey, your high beams are on, dude. Once we are driving our own vehicle, and I'm at a garage, I can sleep at the garage before I take a job. That way we're just driving in the morning. But since I don't have a vehicle, I'm not sitting in my garage, so I can't sleep. Oh yeah, it's all confusing. Ontario coming up, but this is not my exit. Make sure the speed limit is 65. Yeah, I mean, I'm going over the speed limit, but at 65, I have a grace period of 6.5 miles an hour. So we are okay for the most part. Three miles to go, so I'm definitely sure the next exit is ours. Kind of see the skyline starting to get a little bit brighter. Or that's probably my imagination. Alright, turn on my direction light so people behind us kind of know what's going on. Pretty sure our trailers back there are fine. Kind of a rolling stop there, but we're okay. I knew that bus wasn't turning down here, so we were good. Like 45 is the speed limit up, down through here. Try to keep it a clean run all the way through. Like I said, I don't want to be paying any penalties here. Yeah, that car flashes lights at me. It's not too annoying when they flash the lights at you, but I guess it's better than someone coming from the other direction with their high beams on to begin with. Actually, we can turn the high beams off right now. Oh, that's over revving. So is that. Are you delivering to the same place I am, dude? I assume this is where I'm going in. Hopefully it is. Don't make me turn around anywhere. Uh-oh. Trailer damage. Yep, took that corner a little bit too tight. Where am I going with this load? Bueller? I mean, I took trailer damage. What about cargo damage? Alright, so we're fine on cargo damage. Yep, don't run into another trailer. That'd be terrible. Where am I going with this thing? Did I miss it somewhere? Alright, hang on a second. Park and brake. Alright, hit this key here. Where am I going? Am I going in here with it? No. Where are we going? Well, this is interesting. Oh, wow, okay, there it is. Alright. Went right by it. Twice. Alright, okay. I think we're all set. Although, with the tandem trailer, this might be just a little bit on the tricky side. So let's cut it really, really wide. Not going to get around that, am I? I could try it, but since it's not my truck... Bring the trailers in, and hopefully she lines up well enough. Uh-oh. Nope, she's not liking it. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. You're not in your Volvo truck, so you have to make sure you're in first gear on this one. Wow, she's just not liking it at all. I guess it's my rear end that's giving me the troubles. It's always when you have an articulated trailer behind you. Surprised I'm not causing more trailer damage than I need to be doing. Well, this is where you have to put the parking brake on. Let's get back in the cab. Hang on a second here. This is where we have to go back into options, gameplay. Where is that going to be here? Automatic parking lot dialogue. There we go. Yes. Skip parking. Thank you. Alright, so that brings us up to 2.5 on skill level. So not quite where I wanted to be. But long distance, let's go ahead and pop one into there. Let's apply that. Let me go back into options, gameplay. Luckily, that's like right near the top here. Automatic parking dialogue. Turn that back off. Did I get an email? Actually, got a couple emails. Special transports. Yeah, well, thank you. We can help you grow. Let's go to our local bank now. Bank. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's over here. Like I said, I haven't really had to do that for a while. There we go. Now we can take out a $150,000 loan for $676 a day. Okay, interest rate is 3%. Repayment period is 224 days. Do you wish to confirm your app? Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Ouchie. But it is what it is. Oh, look at the money we got. All right, so let's go ahead. And we only know one truck dealer. And buy online. And it's pretty much going to be... We'll go into custom configuration anyways, but it's not going to be much we're going to do. 6.2 mid-lift. No, we'll just keep... yeah, we'll just keep it that way for now. It's only a couple grand more for 35 more horsepower, so we'll go ahead and grab the D11 385. Transmission does not matter too much because we're not the ones driving it. Not many options there. That's the cheapest paint job we can have. I really don't like that color, so we're going to go with that color there. It's the same price. Do I want white? White's too plain for me. Yeah, we'll just go with the gray for now. Options, not much for options in there. So it's on 120,000. Let's go ahead and confirm that. And purchase that vehicle, please. Yeah, I only got one garage. Can we just... I only got one slot. Okay. Thank you for purchase. I got a funny feeling that I'm not going to be able to hire a driver to drive this truck. Because I have no place to put me in an empty slot, if that makes sense. Truck dealers. I got a garage driver manager. I can't relocate myself. Okay, let's go to recruitment agency and see if I can hire a driver. Hire a driver. Do we got anyone? You don't have any slots available for new driver. Please upgrade one of your garages or buy a new one. Alright, so yeah, I can't do that because I don't have another slot to... You just don't need slots for your trucks, I guess. You need slots for your drivers. So if I were to hire a driver, she would take up my slot, and technically I don't have a slot to be in. And I mean, if she's my only option right now, not much skills there, is there? No. Well, now that I know it's my truck, well, let me go back to driver manager. I am driving this truck, right? I believe so, so it should be showing me my truck here. So if I go to job market, there we go, freight market, I can now start pulling my own loads. So we are in Salt Lake City. Well, now we're just earning cash for ourselves, aren't we? Let's try to take a short run, because like I said, I want to keep these videos roughly around an hour long. Okay, nope, steamboat. How far is that? 385. These are all kind of long runs here. 342, 316. 263 to Moab. So now, instead of getting paid a couple $100 per trip, so on a 263 mile trip, I'm going to get paid $1,000, which is not bad at all. Alright, let's go ahead and set GPS for that little area right there. So, yeah, what I was trying to do is not going to work, unfortunately. Oh well. So now I do have to drive to my locations. I can sleep. I wonder if my sleep meter is going to reset. Ooh. I may have to sleep here at some point. Yeah, my sleep meter did not reset. But now we're outside our own garage. Let me put the parking brake on. Let's make sure all of our lights are on here. And there we go. Alright, I kind of am all set here. Let's actually drive into my garage here for a second. You know what? I thought about, changing some of the things. I'm glad I went with a bigger engine. Oh, all dirt. At least my 8 shifter is working the way I'd like it to. I probably should have had a better look at the transmission to see what kind of gearbox I had, but we're good. Well, let's go pick up our first load. Of course, now I get used to... No, I don't need to start. Well, alright then. My whole plan, went out the window. Yeah. Some of you probably were saying, yeah, I don't think that works. But now we know. Easy on the engine now. You own this truck. 28 miles to go get this load. So now, as you can see, is now we got our own vehicle. We are getting paid much better. So that $600 payment per day, as long as I do it like a $1,000 load per day, then we're keeping our head above water. And as long as as long as I don't do many fines, speeding, whatnot, then we're all set. He says as he speeds down the road. Let's pick up to 45 here. Let's see, I'm just trying to learn disc gearbox now because now it's mine to drive, so I better get used to it for a while until I level up and get the gearbox in here that I want. Shouldn't that, let's see, 5, 7, 9. Shouldn't that help me shift? This should be reverse, yes. I thought I should be able to shift from high Oz to even gears here with an 8 shifter. I'll have to double make sure that key binding is correct, but all the other key bindings are where they should be. But anyways, we got our first vehicle. Our first truck. Keep it at the speed limit, Peanut. We don't need any speeding tickets. Well, it is 4:40. Oh, you stalled it. It is 4:45 in the morning, so it should start to get brighter here in a little while. I thought it was 4:30, but I guess I am mistaken. Let's see, 7 hours till my next rest is needed. So I'll have to compare that to how long our ETA will be on our delivery so I can kind of figure out if I'm going to need to stop and sleep somewhere. I don't want my first delivery of my truck from my company to be one I'm late for. Now I did try once. I don't remember if it was ETS or ATS in my early days of ATS, but I did finally try when I was doing the whole sleep thing. I was trying to see how far can you push it past your next rest, and it's man, I'm trying to remember now. It's like an hour. I mean, eventually you just black out. Basically, you see like if your eyelids were to close, the screen will start to get black from top to bottom. And then when you truly pass out, I mean, yeah, the whole screen goes black. You can still hear the sounds of the truck and everything. You can hear it, and when you do hit stuff, you hear your truck hitting stuff. It's a little like, oh no. There we go. Now it's starting. Yeah, you can start to see it's starting to get this a little bit brighter out, which means this trip here will be done during daylight hours. Seems like the whole line of traffic just wants to go my way. Let me through, please. Thank you very much. And everyone's going that way. And here comes the rain. I mean, I got that rain setting so low. Yeah, it rains a lot. I mean, it's kind of typical in a way. Like you have a nice summer day coming up, and it's like, yeah, we need to go out and do stuff. You're like, all right, what's the weather? Oh, it's only 10% chance of rain. You go out and it downpours all day long. And you're like, really? 10% chance of rain and it downpours. I got like multiple options here. I don't think I want to go that way. So am I going back down into the mine, which I've taken already enough trips out of? I think so. There actually might be two companies here. Yep, here's all the wonderful trucks with the pink beds on them. Alright, let's go ahead and... Alright, freight market, and we want the one right here. Let's go ahead and take that job. And my trailer apparently is over here somewhere. Can I sneak around here? Not really. Alright, around we go. The correct way this time. She looks like a heavy load, honestly. I didn't check to see what the weight was. Locked and loaded. Alright, so it says 5 hours. And the load has to be there in 11. So if I sleep, that's 8 hours, right? Alright. Oh yes, wait, 5 hours, 2 minutes, and then I got 6 hours, 24 minutes. Alright, we're fine. We are quote-unquote fine-ish. But I definitely am going to need to sleep after this delivery. Let's not damage our truck. I do have insurance. steering wheel is giving me a lot of feedback on that dirt road. Let's wind our way out of here and get on the highway. I don't expect many cops down here, so yeah, I haven't seen a car going up and down this road yet. So it's 15,000 pounds. So I already forgot, is it because I wasn't paying too much attention. This was the D11 385, right? The 385 horse. Which is not too bad for a starter truck, actually. So of course, as we level up, there'll be more options and upgrades we can get for our truck. The main ones are going to be... I probably should go through this one. The main ones are going to be engine and transmission choices. And away we go. Do I really need the wiper to stop raining? I think it stopped raining. Turn those off completely. Yeah, I'm still kind of bummed that I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do, which was hire a driver to drive this truck. And I could just go ahead and drive for others. But here we are. Here we are in our own vehicle. I was kind of thinking of maybe just parking this up and driving for others still. But having a vehicle that we just purchased and it's not bringing any cash, and I got to pay off the loan, and not the wisest thing to do right away. So I have to remember there's no I didn't get the transmission with the retarder on it, so when I go downhill, this thing's going to pick up some speed. We don't want no speeding tickets. And we'll have to double check. So I thought a 10 gear would be like an 8 shifter, but I guess it's not. Either that or somehow in the new profile my key is not bound to split shift. I was working on the Kenny we just drove on the 18 speed. But it's not working on this one. So hopefully we do pick up a little bit of time as we drive along, because it's pushing our sleep meter a little bit. Now the only thing that kind of sucks is, let's see, we're going to be there at 10:30 in the morning, and I'm going to need some sleep. So that means next time I get ready to drive, it's going to be almost evening. So probably what I'll do is we'll make one delivery after I sleep. Why are you... yeah, so I'll probably make one delivery and then go ahead and sleep through the night and kind of reset our meter in a way. And what I'll probably do is after we deliver this, we'll stop at it like a truck repair center shop area. Because I like to see what levels I need to be to get certain things, because like I said, it's been a while, so I don't really remember. Do I have have to yield or anything. Nope, doesn't look like it. I didn't even see what kind of cargo we're hauling. It's just like, yep, that looks like a good trip and a good, you know, good trailer to haul. Yeah, I can't shift into 10th gear. Well, that kind of sucks. I'll have to try to figure that out. Try to figure out maybe in between episodes here. Because getting on the highway like this and running at 2,000 RPMs, it's not the best. It's not the worst. I'm not redlining or anything, but... Alright, so what are we hauling here? Mixed tank. So I really have no idea what's actually in there. It's just a mixed tank. So I got 9.5 hours to get it there. My next rest is 4 hours and 50 minutes, and it's going to take me 3 hours and 50 minutes. And we're pushing our sleep meter kind of close. We're going to be fine. As long, okay, it's going to happen now. As long as we don't run into a detour up ahead, where there's a road closure or something like that, then we'll be fine. Ish. But now that I know that I'll have to drive this truck. Maybe it's time I give Cindy a call and see if she wants to start riding with us. Sorry, just focusing on the GPS to make sure I was in the correct lane, because for those of you who have done it before, and I've done it a couple times myself, when you get to an interchange sometimes, you have a quick look at the GPS, and it's like, oh, I need to go here, then you find out, no, that's not where you want to go, and all of a sudden your journey has gone from like 180 miles to like 250, and you're adding on a lot of drive time. Provo or Provo? Yeah, I think it's Provo. Fifth gear is even too low for that. All right. I probably should have checked to see if I was driving past any recruitment centers and all that kind of stuff. I forgot I need to do that, because the more recruitment centers you unlock, when it comes time to hire a driver, you get more of an option. As you saw, we've only unlocked one recruitment center, and that one option we had, yeah, her skill levels, I mean, if I could have, I would have definitely hired her to drive this truck, and, you know, I would have done some quick jobs. Because she was my only option at the time. Now, when we do deliveries, we're going to be starting in the same town that we left off in. It's not going to be one of those. When we do quick jobs, you kind of, I need to say, teleport to the job itself. So we do have 32,000 in the bank account. I don't think it's like, it's been a while since I had a loan, but I don't think it's where I can like pay back the 32,000 and the daily payment goes down at all. I think it's once you sign the loan contract, it's like, yeah, we just take this out of your bank every day for the next 200 and some odd days. I forgot. I'll have to double check. I think it's going to be 188,000 to upgrade our garage from a single truck to a 3 truck garage, which is the same price as it would be if you were to buy a 3-truck garage in a different city, which is what I might do. So the reason behind that is, if I upgrade the garage that we currently have to a 3-truck garage, I already take up 1 slot, which means I have 2 free slots. If I were to buy a garage in a different city, that leaves me 3 empty slots. Does that make sense there? But yeah, we're kind of a ways off from that, since I'm only going to be earning like $1,000 per trip, and I need $188,000, and we're at 32. But as we level up, we do know I'll start getting paid more and more because I'm more of an experienced driver. But it won't be like base game ATS to where I'm making $20,000 per trip. I'm not saying in the distant future those trips won't exist where I get paid $20,000, but it's going to be those long trips across country. And usually those trips on base game, I would get paid like $100,000 and such. And of course, look at the traffic. Sometimes if you sneak out there a little bit, traffic will stop. Oh, I want to get in front of that truck. There we go. He's letting me in. Because he was probably thinking, this guy in front of me is an idiot. So he's going to let me in. It looks like a lot of the traffic turned left, which is great news for me. And we're off. That's why I don't look off at the scenery too much, because for some reason in ATS I cannot keep it where it should be. When I look off to the side in real life, yeah, I can gaze off in the distance for a long period of time, keep it between the lines. But for some reason, yeah, in ATS it's a little bit different. Where was I going with this? Moab. Moab Caterpillar is where we're going. Hopefully I can park it better than I did that tandem trailer. I knew that was going to be a little bit tricky trying to get in there. My first approach was not good, and that's what screwed it up. If your first approach with a tandem trailer is not good, yeah, at least for me anyways, it's nothing but trouble. I'm going straight through here. Oh. No, 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 no. See, I talked about it. I said, hang on a second here. Let's, neutral, park and brake. I mean, oh man, my sleep meter is going to go through the flipping roof. I guess that way down and around. Phew. All right, hang on a second. Let's knock that off there. All right, drive past here. And then go to here. Anything in this town I need to drive past through? And while we're doing it, I'm kind of going past that one already. All right. All right, all right. I mean, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of problems now. So now the trip is a 5-hour trip. And I need to sleep in 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I don't like it when the game flickers like that. It screws up everything. Okay. A lot of company decisions to be made here. I mean, I'm going to get hit with such a late fee. It's ridiculous. I mean, is there a way... Can I actually just drive around that? I mean, is that a thing? Or is there like an invisible barrier there that won't let me do that? Because no matter how I do this, I'm going to have to sleep. And I'm going to be so late, the penalty fees are going to be so huge, I'm going to lose money on this trip. Yeah, my mind's racing here. And thinking. Alright, so once I go past this recruitment center, which I hope it is, I may drive back up there and be like, you know what, I'm going to drive around you. Yeah, it definitely is a recruitment center. Alright, I'm just going to kind of like stop right here. Anyone behind me can suck it. Because I don't care right now. Let's go back into here. Take that back out. Yep. We're going to go back that way. I'm going to see if I can drive around it. Oh, park and brake there, Peanut. That always helps. Alright, so 2 hours, 10 minutes. Sleep timer's 2 hours, 6 minutes. Realistic. And if I phone, it's not like I can phone the company I'm delivering to and saying, hey, this is the situation, the road's closed. I don't think they give a rat's behind in this game. There's no way to do that. So, that's the way it would be done in real life, but since I don't have that option of calling the company, saying, hey, oh, here we go, I'm going to start to yawn. Oh, great. So 2 hours. That's the first yawn at 2 hours. Okay, it's 2 hours 5 minutes. Yeah, I knew this was going to be kind of a thing when I did the first episode. Like, oh, the sleeping thing is something I got to get used to again. Then of course halfway here, I had to open up my mouth saying, "We're fine as long as we don't run into," and we did. So, I don't think it's going to happen, but first option is we're going to try it. Well, first option would be if I get there and it's all cleared up and they're not there anymore, that's great. Second option is, yeah, can I drive around you? Because it looks like there was room to drive around. Now, I don't think I've ever tried to drive around an accident scene or a detour scene, so I don't know if there's like going to be an invisible wall there where it's like, no, we know what you're trying to do, you can't do that. Need a push, fella? Come on, I've only got 385 force and I'm pulling this thing up okay. You must be having a heavy load. Really? I hate when they stop on a hill like that. Now I can see I've already been through here on the GPS, so I'm not at the scene where it was. Fingers crossed. Alright, so is this where... Yeah, that's where I turned around right here. He's going... Yeah, it's still here. Alright, I don't know if I can do this or not. Oh, am I going to hit invisible wall somewhere? There's the accident. Wrong way violation, $100. You know what? If that is my violation, I'll take it. For the other penalties, I would have... Hello. Nope, not letting you in at this point. You can suck one. If that's my violation, that's better than the other violation I would have gotten. Penalty for being late on delivery, because I would have been way late. Now, if I actually drove faster through that scene and not been on the other side of the double line for as long as I was, I may not even gotten the double wrong way violation. But that definitely will save me a lot of money, even though I had to pay $100. Do I want to count that as my first violation? I mean, yeah, okay. I guess we kind of have to. That's not, yeah, I mean, yes, it is my fault because I'm the driver. I do have the option of going around, but that, like I said, the penalty would have been much more greater having a late delivery. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. Just calm yourself down. An hour 25, an hour 3. Okay. So at this rate, we probably are going to see my eyes close once in a while, but nothing too bad. I think we'll be fine. The other thing I get used to now is also the fuel. I have to keep track of my fuel now because I'm not hopping from one truck to another. And I'm used to having a 300-gallon tank. I think this is a 150 it said? Yeah, I think we're going to be... if I run into another detour, yeah, I may just uninstall. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. Keep your eyes open there, Peanut. You're fine. Have an energy drink. Have a white monster. Yep, stay on the road as well. You only got 47 miles to go. But hopefully I'm picking up time. Let's see, we've got about 52-minute arrival time. And I'm tired in 33 minutes. Like I said, you can push it a little bit past what your sleep meter says. If I only had an energy drink right now, I probably would take it, but our eyes haven't started to close, so I think we're more than fine. I am delivering this to John Deere, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Caterpillar. Okay. Looks like we're getting off here, which is a good thing. I did look quickly. I think this is an in-town delivery, so it's not like I gotta go down a long dirt road out of the city somewhere. I will say the brakes on this truck, even though we do have a light load on here. I am stopping a lot sooner than I'm used to stopping. Like I said, in between episodes I gotta figure out the H shifter. Maybe I'll change it up so I can shift gears better on this gears that we've selected. It's not like I have many choices right now, but although with only 15,000 pounds, it's been fine by skipping gears. 65 through here. I was trying to be kind of cautious. Hopefully there's a place to sleep in town. It's only 45 through here. Yeah, it kind of sucks I gotta sleep right in the middle of the day. Okay, so hopefully, let me get in this fast lane here. Just because there's a recruitment center, I believe, on this side, so hopefully I can get close enough to ding it. Come on, ding. Ding. Thank you. Here's a gas station. Yes, I know I'm getting tired. I'll make this delivery and we'll find some place to shack up. I don't have a sleeper, but not actually sleep in the truck. I think on my GPS it's kind of showing like a rest area, maybe. At least by driving a Volvo engine, I'm used to the RPM sound, so knowing when to shift is nice. Oh, so it looks like right where we're delivering, I see a wrench, which usually means you can sleep there. Maybe. Maybe I won't be able to sleep here. Oh, I haven't parked in one of these places in a while. Alright. Be a little bit tricky. Like I said, it's been a while since I had to park in here. Let's see if I can get the trailer so I can see it better. So I really can't see anything. I'm not even, yeah, Peanut, you're not even close. This is great to do when you're half asleep, in a way. I know this is a terrible angle I'm going at, but all I'm trying to do is get it in a rough area. I'm going to hit the back wall in a second. There we go. And now I can kind of square it up a little better. This is better. Or not. avoid sleeping. Oh, really? I didn't know that was a thing, honestly. Oh, cargo is ready for unloading. All right, we'll accept that. So I got 2 violations today. Wonderful. Excelente. Well, I'm not too sure about that. No penalties. A good amount of experience. Oh, yes, another level. We're just going to go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and put another point into long distance because now what it delivers, it allows us to go up to 1,000 miles, which is great. And 2% higher reward for delivery distances longer than 650 miles. So now I got to work on definitely getting 1 point in high value cargo, fragile, and maybe some hazardous cargo. But by putting a point in here, I can start taking these jobs here. I don't think I can take these jobs so I put a point into them. Fuel economy is usually the last thing you put points into. I mean, it's nice and all, but yeah, I'm just going to be focusing on these right now. But what I need to do now is, let's go to the world. Oh, wait, I did not. Hang on a second. Skills. I did not apply. Apply. There we go. World map. So yeah, I can sleep here if I own the garage. I don't own the garage. Are you telling me there's no place to sleep here? You gotta be kidding me. Well, I'll tell you what. We're almost at an hour and a half. So I'll tell you what. I'm not going to drive anywhere to sleep. I'll do that in between episodes. If I can make it there. I don't know. Plenty of places to sleep over here in Grand Junction. So, oh no, there's a place to sleep right here. All right. But yeah, I'll do that in between episodes. Right now, we're just going to go ahead and... The good news is I'm not, like, passing out anytime soon. We're just going to go ahead and see. Now that I know I got to drive this truck. I keep saying that like it's a negative thing. I just want to go up here to the service center and see what kind of upgrades we can really put on this thing that may help me out in a way. Engine off. Truck configuration. I mean, I really haven't unlocked anything here, honestly. Actually, I unlocked another chassis. It would cost me a couple $1,000s more. I can go for a bigger engine for another $1,000. Unlocks at level 4, but it doesn't show me, so I might as well wait on that. Transmissions, yeah, the retarder. Yeah, so it doesn't really show you level 18. I think mine is going to be like level 7 or 8. Now we'll go ahead and skip that, but I want to go into, no, inside the cab. Hang on a second. Let's go ahead and see. Wait, where is she? I already went past her. There she is. Wait, how much do you cost me? 1,500 for you. Well, we'll just say it cost her that much to travel here. How about that? All right, so now Cindy's with us. There she is. She's over there. We'll have to get some like munchies and stuff for inside the cab at some point. Yeah, let's go ahead and out here. There we go. There's our first company truck. I'm going to have to... yeah, I'm getting there in a minute. Oh, man, I want to drive there quick. I want to keep paying $100. That's ripping me off. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching. As always, I'll catch you next time right here in Realistic Economy ATS style. But until then, have a good one.